Hey yo, divine earthlings of the universe. What is up? What is up? What is up? I do hope that you all are having a good day, a good night, whatever time it is for you. Peace, love, light, blessings, and namaste. Today is Sunday, December 14th of 2025. So I do hope that all is well for you. If not, I do send you a lot of love, light your way. Okay. So I do thank you guys for being here today, or just vibing the channel. You can always thumbs it up if you like the vibe of the video, if it resonates, or you can always subscribe if you want to stay on board and see what the Most High has in store as we continue to uplift ourselves, each other, and humanity. So thank you guys. A1 day ones, or if it's your first time, welcome. So I want to start with my disclaimers. I'm not a psychic. I am just a messenger here to provide the purest love and light vibes from the Most High Creator, my spiritual team, guides, God, guide the universe, the Most High Source, and the purest love energy possible. Therefore, we remove any dark entities, dark energies, evil eye vibes, evil eye vibers, and negativity from this space. We keep it divinely protected in the love, light, and glow, the Most High Creator and our ancestral team. In the purest love energy possible. This is in no way, shape, or form to impose my feelings, thoughts, beliefs into your life, okay? That is not what this is. I'm one reader. You may resonate with another reader. Find the reader best for you. Always know your free will, discernment, and intuition are key factors regardless, okay? But yeah, if the Cinderella slipper don't fit, don't force it. Don't eat the food on the plate if it don't resonate. All right, I might not be your messenger. This may not be your message. But with that being said, this is a non-judgment zone. We do not judge. This is a healing zone, an uplifting zone, a creative zone, a zen zone for those who may need it on this journey. But we never judge. All right. So give me a moment, y'all. Let me open this window. All right. Some fresh air. So we're going to dive into a message. This message is going to piggyback off of a couple of my readings recently. The reading, I think the last two readings I've done about dark forces, AI wanting your spiritual intelligence since you were born, or before you were born, really. But in that reading, Stranger Things, the TV show, Netflix, was a reference, and the song Hanson Weird was also a reference. So I wanted to come back and do a more in-depth energy about that, because you are weird and you are strange, okay? But you are a chosen one. You are a weird and strange chosen vessel. The reason why you're strange, because people may think you start to act strange. You know, this journey, as you're progressing and passing tests and going through quantum leaps in different cycles and ending karmic habits, or ending karmic contracts, ending people pleasing, ending traumas, drama, ending curses in the bloodline, or ending connections, unfortunately, because you've elevated up. Unfortunately, you have to end things in this particular walk. So you may seem strange for doing that, or it might be strange to do it. It's strange. And then people might think you're weird because it's a strange thing to do. 411 on the timer. That is the 411 about this journey. Excuse me, spiritual birth, confirmation. The strange thing about this journey is that it does get weird. And along with that, you have like these special powers, like Captain Planet, when they each have like a particular power source to help the planet survive. Like, you are a power source, 444 on the timer, of protection for the planet. I mean, for planet Earth. Mother Earth knows, like, the nature knows, animals know your spirit, okay? If an animal come near you, they want to cuddle you, they want to love up on you. They know your spirit. Nature knows your spirit by bringing either a flower your way, a butterfly your way, a beautiful tree your way, a beautiful field of grass, I don't know, a pond, rain, a cleanse. Nature will also speak to you and hum to you, and with the tunes of the frequency, like birds coming, 5:33 on the timer, the messengers that appear. Nature will alert you. It's kind of like how dogs have a sense of, they know a storm is coming and they start barking to alert you ahead of time. Or if they're really in tune with you and they know something's wrong with you, they'll sit near you like a companion, like a true, real companion, very loyal. You are a very loyal person, and you deserve a very loyal companion as well in your life, whether it's romantic, platonic, business, or family. Like, you just people in general, you deserve loyal companionship. However, when you give it, I'm hearing you, when you give it, you can receive it, but maybe you haven't been on the received end as much. So when you start to realize these things, you could start acting weird because you pull your energy back. And people then think that it's strange that you start pulling your energy back. But it's like, yo, I am just alert and aware more than I was about energy, first of all, and the qualities, because everybody could talk about the energy you put out is what the energy you get back. I mean, get back in, right? Like karma, if you want to say. Are you dishing out karma or are you dishing out Dharma? Okay? Let me get my book out. Let me get my handy dandy notebook. Uh-oh, no. This book has karma and Dharma in it. I might use these cards today. We'll see. I haven't used these cards in a while. Hold on, what is this? Is this it? Oh, that's Dharma. Hold on. I don't know if that's the one that I'm looking for. And they don't. Karma. Okay, Dharma 19. Okay, let's go to Dharma. Page 19. So are you giving out your Dharma? This is the card of the Dharma in the deck. Your highest purpose. See? Your highest purpose. I just did a reading the other day and I wrote it down because I was referring to what I wrote down about the Most High. Let me just go find it. Okay. You are sent as a gift from the Most High Creator to utilize your gifts and creativity and spiritual. Oh, okay, I see what I said. Okay. So you are sent as a gift from the Most High Creator to utilize your gifts, and that I put creative and spiritual, to the world. Your purpose is on purpose. Your purpose is on purpose. The Most High sent you here on purpose because you have a purpose to utilize your gifts, whether it's creative or spiritual. You're here to utilize it in this physical realm, in this time, in this portal, in this particular dimension. This particular dimension is stuck. It's like stagnant. It's like a stuffy nose. I'm hearing, you know how you could blow your nose and you're already stuffy and you can't really blow anymore because it's stuffed, like the air still don't come through. It's like a clogged engine or something. Like, I'm hearing the portal has been clogged. And so you're here to, Oh, I see, Spirit. The video I just had was you reaching a portal of peace after going through so many different portals. So this particular dimension that we're in, this 3D world and all that, it's a portal that has been clogged. But see, you were able to get through to this portal by escaping the matrix. That's why you have a bird's eye view of everything. That's why your third eye is really in sync. And this may not resonate with everybody, okay? Yeah, I know. It may not. But speaking of stuffy nose, here my nose is. But even if it doesn't resonate, this is a frequency going on. Be it known or unknown to you. This is frequency that's happening. It's a frequency that this portal has been clogged, and light workers are able to push through this portal because they have been chosen to do it. Many are called and few are chosen. It's because this is a part of your purpose. And this, some people are like, well, why not? Why am I not being called and chosen? Right? 11:22 on the timer, 222 breaks down to. It's not so much that you're not called or chosen. It's just like in this time, in this calling, in this action, for the action call, these are the ones that are chosen for this time frame. That's it. It's not that someone's better than you. You got to think, if you know how you have certain age brackets, like it's 18 a party, 18 to get in the club basically, and 21 to drink. Okay. If I'm 18, I technically can't drink until I'm 21. And that's in states. Or I don't know, some states and some countries have their own drinking limit and age, so I'm not sure. But where I am at, you have to be 18 to party, to get into a club, and you got to be 21 to drink. So I can't say, well, why can't I be 21 so I can drink? Well, it wasn't your chosen time to be born at the time frame to be 21 right now. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the timer. Everything is in divine order. The order of life is, I was born, some people were born ahead of you. 12:44 on the timer. It's like our parents, our people, our elders above us. They were born above us to endure some of the things before us. So when we get to that part or that age in our life, we have teachers and leaders who have done it before us because it was just their time. They were chosen in that time to do it, to be the example. The same thing applies to the spiritual journey and spiritual walk of being chosen. You were chosen in this time to be the leader, to be the teacher, to be the guide. Not to, this is what I'm hearing, not to have followers. That's a tough one. What you mean not to have followers? Isn't that what this is about? To get people on board? Yeah. To get people to recognize themselves, but not to follow me and identify their walk with mine, because they have a totally different walk. My intention here is not to gain followers, okay? This is me personally saying this right now. My intentions are not to gain followers. It's not. My intentions is to put out this message. It's going to be delivered to whoever needs it. The Most High will guide it there. Or it may not go anywhere. I don't know, but it's out here in the frequency of the world. My message, I am the messenger in this time. But again, I may not be your messenger. All right? I may not. We're coming to a time where you have to pay attention to the messages that you receive in more depth, because there are a lot of messengers out here. 14:44 on the timer. There are a lot of messengers who could be messengers. Could be some messy messengers out here. And see, going back to you being weird and you being strange, you're not messy with your gift. Interesting, right? Because if you're so powerful, right? If you have all these spiritual gifts and inclinations and downloads and insights and opportunities, and you don't take all the opportunities, or you don't gain followers, then that's weird. Why are you doing that? That's strange. You're strange. If you got this, girl, I would be doing this, or I'll be doing that. Blah, 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 blah. To get recognition. In this, when you're chosen, you don't have to do anything to get recognition. You just don't. You just be yourself. Now, there are some particular incidents where you are going to have to put one foot forward and really like push through and step up and conquer and do your work. But see, you're not doing your work to gain followers. Thank you, Spirit. I see what you're saying. The Most High Creator is telling me, you are not here to do your work to gain followers. That's not what this mission is. You are here to guide. You are here to as a guide. How people decide to follow that lead is up to them, but it's not meant for them to actually follow it and take it and create it and read and duplicate it. It's for them to be guided by you in the purest love and light possible, so they can learn how to identify themselves, or so they can be guided to their right paths and go down their own path, lead their own way. I'm here to follow the leader. Some people get lost on the path. You're like that person who comes and finds them to guide them back on the right track. And after that, it's like you find people in the midst of their lost journey to help them direct themselves back to health, or back, I'm hearing back to life, back to reality, back to life. Yeah, you are here to guide people back to their life. When people get redirected, sometimes it's God's protection, your spiritual team trying to alert you to make you use your discernment here. Discernment is always key. Whether you're lost on this journey or not, it's always a key factor. So are you doing Dharma or Karma, or which one you getting back? So since you've been weird and strange, you actually getting some Dharma, because you are in your highest purpose. You have to be weird and strange. And some people think that you just weird and strange. But see, this mission, a lot of people don't understand it. They don't understand it. They don't take time to even understand what you've been through. Instead of labeling somebody as weird or strange, label it as, man, what are they going through over there? Like, I hope everything's all right. Where's the concern? Because this spiritual mission ain't for the faint of heart. This spiritual mission come with a lot of heartbreak. When you realize the reality of mankind, for one, and the political schemes and Hollywood traps, the age of digitalization taking place of human form, and just authentic qualities being erased. That's just on a societal standpoint. But when it comes to your personal life, then you have to encounter all that stuff too. Like, that's hard. So when you act weird and strange, people might just distance themselves because you have. Like, I can speak for myself with that too. Like, if I'm going through something, I might just go into my shell. I do. I go into a shell. Those who know. Those who don't, hey, they just don't. I don't know. But those who know. I might go into a shell. That don't mean that I don't got any bad energy towards you. I'm just going to a shell. If there is a time where there could be bad energy, oh, it will be known and it will be felt. But I'm still not going to come at you, cuss you out, da da da. Who got time for that? I don't. I'm not about to live life like that. So you put out what you give out. So if I'm weird or if I'm strange, I don't care. I love it. I want some more of it. Like, it's fine. Because I'm not everybody's cup of tea. So you have to just learn on this mission. You're not going to satisfy everybody. You're not going to please everybody. And then when you choose yourself, that's when the chosen walk really starts. And that's when the Most High really brings more tests to see if you're actually prepared. The Most High is really testing you in this time. I'm hearing test of discernment. You've been checking it off the book. I'm hearing he's making a list. He's checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Like, the Most High is coming to town. Ain't no Santa Claus. His Most High is coming to town, okay? Because he sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows when you've been bad or good. So, be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus ain't coming to town. It ain't Santa Claus. It's the Most High. So, shout out Jackson 5. I love the Jackson 5 version of that song. So remember on my other video, I showed you guys, for those who watched, that I've been finding mushrooms. Found this pen in the attic. Random pen. This was like maybe 5 days ago. I don't know. But a week or two ago, I ended up buying this mushroom deck. Mushrooms. I was like, oh, this is so cute. So then a week later, find this pen. In the midst of that, I found this ornament from, I was going to the store and getting some stuff. I was like, oh my God, a mushroom ornament. I never seen one. Like, it's just randomly sitting there. Okay. So I'm like, what is up with this mushroom stuff? The Most High? What's going on? And so my other video I just posted about you going to a portal of peace, it's because you shifted. And shrooms, if people take mushrooms, I never took them. It takes you to a different dimension. 2255. So I was like, oh, I'm entering a different dimension. Yeah, you're entering your higher purpose, your highest purpose dimension. I see what you're doing, Spirit. So you entering your Dharma. That's what you're entering. So, congratulations. Ooh, it says congratulations. This is the upright of this card. So we're going to read both of them. We're going to read the upright first, and then we're going to read the reversal. Spiritual bird. Okay. And this is actually spirituality. This is what this card is under in this deck. Congratulations. You are on the path to fulfilling your highest purpose. You have recently unraveled deeper insight into why you were put here on this planet and are ready to share your gifts in a bigger way. You have realized the obstacles you have faced were given to you for a reason and have provided you with the strength you needed to show up as your higher self. The universe is ready for you to rise up into your Dharma role to uplift the vibration of this entire planet. Continue to listen to the whispers of your soul. This is crazy. The universe is ready for you to rise up into your Dharma role to uplift the vibration of this entire planet. It says entire planet. Not just your hometown. Not just the community center up the street. Not just 2 states or all 50 or one other continent. No, this is the entire globe. This is your mission. This is your purpose. The Most High put you here on purpose because this is your purpose. To being your highest purpose. Again, you're weird and you're strange. Your purpose, the people that think that you're weird and strange, they about to be, I'm hearing jaw dropping. Like, they're going to be flabbergasted, whatever that word is. They're going to be thrown off guard, caught off guard about you obtaining this wave of success or this wave of people coming to you as a guide. Because it's, again, you're not getting these followers. People are coming to you as a guide, to guide them so they can learn how to follow their own path without being a follower. So they can know how to lead themselves without getting lost. I mean, we all need a guide, right? Every single one of us needs a guide. Again, going back to the elders, there were elders prior to us to teach us to learn how to guide, and they left transcripts and particular artifacts and Akashic knowledge and breadcrumbs and clues around, so you can pick them up and find the missing pieces. And you are putting the missing pieces, I'm hearing like the final puzzle pieces together, because we're at this time in this particular realm. You are the one, the chosen one, to continue to put all the puzzle pieces together. So you're like literally finding the last clues. The fact that you're finding the last clues, more stranger things want to happen to you, or more weird things want to start happening. And when you see these weird and strange things start to happen, you become probably weird and strange because you act different. You calculate things different. People might think you strange if you see something that, okay, well, it's just a stuffed animal. And you're like, no, it's not just a stuffed animal. It's the type of animal that it is. It's the spiritual meaning behind it. It's the time and place that I'm seeing it after receiving a download or something. Like you kind of take it there. Not that you want to take it there, and you might not verbalize it all the time, but you take it there in your mind. Or your mind is just like you know how I'm gonna say AI, because downtown where I'm at, you see more of the way more, that's what they call way more cars driving, the electronic vehicles just driving around. Nobody's in the driver's seat. Yesterday, a lady was behind me and she was in a passenger seat, and I could see her. I was like, she in that car and ain't nobody driving, but she the passenger. And the fact that this way more car can see ahead of them, they can stop at red lights, they know when a car is in front of them, they know when people are walking across the street. Think about that eye. You have an eye like that. So the eye of technology, you also are competing. I don't want to say competing, because that's not what it is. It's like technology is competing with your intelligence, because I have gotten that energy before. Spiritual intelligence, AI, dark forces want that. They want your spiritual knowledge because you've chosen. They're trying to figure out, how have you been chosen? What do you see? We want to see what you see. We want to be who you are. Literally. They want that Dharma that you got. So it's really important to stay steadfast on this journey and this time. I know it's hard. I know it's difficult. If you need a break, take a break. If you need a day to yourself, take a day. If you need to be still weird and strange away from other people, hey, do what you need to do. Because the people that love you, if they think you're weird and strange, so be it. They can still love you, and then some people gonna love you and get it, and some people gonna love you and not understand it. And hey, it's just what it is. This journey, this time, you're gonna be misunderstood. That's why I had a message a while back. The more you understand yourself, the more misunderstood you are to other people. So, the reversal of Dharma is perhaps you need a reminder of the very important role you play in the universe. You were born with unique gifts that only you can share in your individualized way. The world can only come into balance when everyone rises up into their Dharma role. And that begins with you. Take a step back and look at your life. Is each day bringing you closer to your higher purpose, or have you lost sight of what that is? Remember, your Dharma role is so much greater than just you. When you don't rise up, the whole world misses out. We need you. Y'all, this is exactly what I was talking about. The world needs your energy. They need your guidance. Because there's too many followers out here, or there's too many people that want to be a guide just to gain followers. That's where the world is shifting from. Or that's what the world has shifted to. How many followers, how many comments, how many likes, how many subscribes? Like, is that just what the world is? On a digital platform, by the way. What if we take off this platform? If you did not have a platform, I'm pretty sure people will still be connected. This is for the incident or the example here of platforms. Say these platforms didn't exist. How would you know who your followers were? Right? Or who you were even following. Because the word follow, like on Instagram, you follow or you see how many followers they got. You could go on a list. But how many people would you know, especially the people who got cartoon pictures or who got a random picture with no face? How would you remember that person? Would you? And then they name ain't they name. So how would you know who they are on the street? If on a natural standpoint and reality here, are you who you are off social media platforms? Are you still that same person off? Or would you still operate your gifts without the platform? How are you actually still putting your gift and your weirdness into the world? It might be strange because even if you do have a platform and you do have bomb followers and people that really support you, even if that is the case, how are you translating this off the grid? Because everyday life, you could just walk into the store. This happened to me. I walk into the store. I already know, okay, this person coming up to me. Oh, okay. This is a part of my mission work. Boom. I drop some, we talk, and then it turns into a whole conversation of self-realization or empowering message or something. And it's always beautiful. And sometimes it's very heavy. And it's very unannounced. Because sometimes I get a message and it's definitely unannounced, especially when I'm minding my business. I'm still doing the mission off the grid. So you are chosen to guide people on particular platforms, but also off. And you're going to gain, and I'm hearing this, even if you don't have a platform, it's something about you're gaining more recognition more than you would even on a platform, because it's something about your mission that entails your higher purpose. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Because the whole world needs you. So the fact is, it don't matter how you doing your mission. The whole world is the entire planet. It says your Dharma role is to uplift the vibration of this entire planet. Then it says when you don't rise up, the whole world misses out. That's a big shoe to feel. You're probably like, oh my God, I'm just me. I'm just little old me. But think about how much stuff you went through. The stuff that you went through, you probably do act weird now because you more alert. You probably act like a secret agent, man. Like you so undercover. You like Neo in the Matrix. You weird. Like that Hanson song. In Stranger Things. 11 in Stranger Things. She looked at as weird, but that girl power. Whew. Don't cross her. Don't cross her. I'm hearing that song. I forgot what song is that. I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Is that Tupac? Don't push me. Like, you ain't no killer, but don't push me, because you a spiritual. You don't kill people in the physical. You a spiritual assassin. You will assassinate someone's character just by one word. I'm thinking about Game of Thrones with Daenerys and the dragons. And she was the mother of dragons. And if someone crossed her dragon, she said one word, Dracarys. I think that's what it was. And that dragon knew what that meant. That dragon opened fire and will burn people to ashes. That's crazy. That's like you. Don't play with you. They don't know what your army look like. So you could be weird and strange, but these people don't play, because you a chosen one with an army of people. An army force. You got you got nature. You got the birds, the bees. You got animals. They are your army. They will show up and rise up if somebody come against you. They will alert you before trouble really starts to creep at you. So people need, and okay, thank you, Spirit, because with the energy that I was receiving too, with these readings lately, all these demonic ass entities are people who doing some dark spell work on purpose, who want to mess up people's life purpose. You got one thing coming for you: the Most High. He's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. The Most High is coming to town. Remember they say, Book of Revelations, that's when the Most High returns. We in the Book of Revelations, y'all. It's getting spiritual out here, biblically speaking. It's getting weird and strange out here. But your weirdness and your strangeness is the purification that this world needs to eliminate and eradicate the dark weirdness and dark strangeness out here. It's a spiritual warfare going on. And you're getting your Dharma. You're helping the collectives rise into their purpose. I keep seeing this Dharma one. We're going to read Dharma. Let's see what this is. And in order to do that, okay, this makes sense, because this is yoga and meditation too. So 8 stages of yoga, single focused concentration. So in order to really achieve your Dharma, the reason why I keep seeing Dharma, spiritual birth, is because of this. Okay? Your Dharma upright. It's time to focus your mind on one goal to undergo the transformation. Hiccup. I got a hiccup. I don't never get hiccups like that. Oh my gosh. Hold on. We're going to look up spiritual hiccup. Let me actually type it in, because I know how I get forgetful. Spiritual hiccup. Hiccups. Okay. After this, we're going to read that. So it's time to focus your mind on one goal to undergo the transformation that comes from concentration. The birthing process of an idea takes deep commitment to usher it to life. Through single focused commitment, you will be able to deepen your understanding of your goal, and from its core, bring it to fruition. This is your time to say no to everything that is not. Oh, yo, I knew it. Because I kept seeing Dharma, and y'all, when I first opened this book, it opened straight up to Dharma, right? Well, this is connected to the Dharma. Oh my God. Okay, let me go back because this is freaking me out, because I'm telling you, this is what I mean. Let me go back. Through single focus commitment, you will be able to deepen your understanding of your goal and from its core, bring it to fruition. This is your time to say no to everything that is not related to your Dharma. Y'all, it is time to say no to everything that it's not related to your Dharma. Practice Dharma and focus on what is. Oh, excuse me. Practice Dharma and focus on what it is you came to this earth to do. You see what I mean? You came to this earth to rise the whole entire planet to their higher purpose. That's a deep mission. That's a dual mission too, because you have to also heal yourself in the midst of it. That's hard. And experience these dark forces trying to steal your light and compete with you and AI, and get everything digitalized and take away books and take away encyclopedias, take away libraries, take away history books or history artifacts. People trying to destroy this stuff. See, your ancient knowledge remembers it all because you're connected to source, and you can replicate it. You can actually replicate it. A lot of people try to duplicate it and they can't, but you can replicate it because of your ancestral guidance and the elders and your bloodline and your royalty. You have royal blood, you have royal people around you as well. You're going to start meeting a lot of royalty individuals. I'm hearing royalties. Like even your royalties, you're going to see royalties come in, roll in. You know how people, what's his name? The guy from Lion King. Oh man, Jason, I forget his name. He talks for Simba, the young Simba, and he sings. He still get royalties from the Lion King because his mom, I think his mom at the time was like, no, we don't want a one check at one time. We want this to be every time over years. My son gonna still get his money, and to this day he's still making money from the Lion King because of how the contract was written or something. You might want to look it up because I don't want to give some wrong information, but I do know it's something along those lines. And he banking for days because you have to focus and concentrate. This mission is about focus right now and getting your royalties because it's what you deserve, and things are coming into fruition. Oh my God, this is so crazy because you're committed. It says the birthing process of an idea takes deep commitment to usher it to life. So you have to focus your mind on one goal at a time. Especially, look, it says it is time to focus your mind on one goal to undergo the transformation that comes from concentration. It's hard to concentrate. It's hard to stay focused on one goal. Or if you have a million things to do in one day, it's hard to focus on, okay, which one do I need to do first? But if you create a lesson plan for yourself and check it off, it becomes, I'm hearing robotic. It does become like that though. Robots imitate humans. We don't imitate robots. Let me say that one more time. Robots imitate humans. We do not imitate robots. So if you just think robots were created by a human mind, come on. And your input, your spiritual mind and intelligence instilled in a robot, oh yeah, they will love that. But it doesn't always have to be negative either. See, this negative, dark stance on things in this world is what's tricking us up. That's why, again, going back to the beginning of this message, that's why this portal is clogged. But light workers can get through because they are here to guide the entire planet. So you're able to get through this little portal to this matrix and guide the entire planet. Like Neo in the Matrix, you are the one. Yeah. 44 on the timer. Yes, you are. You are the one. So practice Dharma and focus on what it is you came to this earth to do. That's what it says. What it is you came to this earth to do. I said Mother Earth already here cheering you on because they work hand in hand with you. The reverse side of Dharma. You've recently been burying your head under the sand, focused totally on your work. While there is profound insight to be gained from immersion, you also must remember to look at, While there is profound insight to be gained from immersion, you also must remember to look around you at what else life has to offer. Concentration requires inspiration. Take some time off from work at hand and focus on the true work at large, embodying your fullest human experience. Didn't I just say if you need to take a break, take a break? If you need to distance yourself, distance yourself. It might be weird, it might be strange to people, but this is how you concentrate. And that's what people don't understand or understand. They don't understand that this mission is about true concentration. I'm hearing like a concentration camp to avoid any other concentration camps. Rest their souls that were in concentration camps. But that's like the big part of this mission. You got people out here who want people to be in concentration camps to conform humanity and society. And see, you're going against that grain. So that's why you're a lethal threat out here. That's why my page, they be wanting to shut it down. I don't care. Because again, off this, I still am out in the world fulfilling the mission work. It don't just stop on this platform. No. I'm still out here in my way, me and my spiritual team. I know how they connect, and things are still happening. I may not voice it all, but it's still happening. All right. So the people out there who intentionally jacking up people Dharma, they got one thing coming for them, because the Most High, I said the Most High coming to collect. Most High is coming to town. He's making a list. He's checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Who's using their spiritual gifts in a naughty way, and who's using their spiritual gifts in a nice way. That's what, because if not, karma is coming their way. So let's see what karma is. The sums of one's action. It's like an evil eye right here. These people with evil eyes getting karma, yo. That's crazy. It's probably like they crying. It's like a design around the eye would look like tears. These people about to be crying. I'm hearing fistful of tears. That's a Maxwell song. Fistful of tears. You can make it disappear, girl. See, people they have like a fistful of tears of anger, and you're the only one that can make it disappear in their lives. Some people getting karma for the sums of their actions against you, or the sums against their actions against humanity, or the Most High. Because some people be disowning and being disobedient to their mission with the Most High. So, karma. Positive karma. You have done a lot of good on this planet, and the universe is rewarding you in her favors. Life feels a little easier, a little more colorful, a little more beautiful. You are walking on the path towards your Dharma, which creates the greatest karma one can experience. By saying yes to the purpose of your soul, you are saying yes to the greater power of the universe. Continue devoting your life to the service of spirit, and life will continue to unfold its wonders. Yeah, you reap what you sow. You're getting some positive karma. And some people are on the way to this, but they spirit got lost. Their spirit got tainted. Or they met some individuals who influenced some decisions. Unfortunately, that was a test of their discernment that they could have not passed, and they got to recycle it over and over again until they do. Because it's not necessary that you failing. You only fail if you want to fail. We only can fail if we want to fail ourselves. And then when you're winning, sometimes people want you to fail. Sometimes people will get in your ear so you can fail and influence you. And then sometimes we get in our own ear and we think we're a failure. And that can influence our decisions, right? But when I'm hearing, if you are an influencer, I'm hearing the word influencer. Because there are some influencers, again, going back to guidance and leaderships and teaching. There are some influencers that's probably wanting people to fail, and they could be getting some bad karma. Because they're messy. I did hear messenger. Like they got some messy messages. They're a messy messenger or something. So they could be wanting people to fail and not actually get to their higher purpose. Or they could be a great messenger, but they could have a messy way of delivering something, and it's kind of guiding people in a more messy direction or uncertain kind of vibe. I don't know. That's what I'm receiving. And that is happening on some large scales here. And you are the weird, strange messenger because you operate different. You're a loner. You could be popular, but you alone all the time. Or you know that your spirit is very popular, but you are now more protective of your spirit. And I'm hearing your spirit team don't play about you. Just like the bodyguard. Speaking of, I gotta go get that from upstairs. When I saw this pen, I found a bodyguard CD up there. Oh, and Whitney Houston. And Whitney Houston's song came with the other message about not knowing your own strength. And people are very surprised by how strong you are. So I was like, the bodyguard, Whitney Houston, you got all these bodyguards around you. Your spirit has bodyguards around it. You might walk out in the physical realm with no bodyguards present, but your spirit has a lot of bodyguards present. And that surprises people too. Because your spirit has bodyguards. You don't always have a bodyguard come and find you or something. So people be trying to cross you, and that's when the bad karma be coming. So the reverse part of this, negative karma. Sometimes we take a wrong turn and move away from the direction of our Dharma. Spiritual bird. At first, it can feel like a poke, which becomes a punch, and can eventually manifest as an accident if you continue to ignore it. Exactly. And sometimes people get influenced on accident. They just do. To fit in or to stand out, they get influenced to do what they need to do. They get sucked into the matrix, right? This isn't the universe going against you, but rather sending messages that you are taking the wrong course and must shift gears to come back into alignment with your Dharma. Take a break from social media, y'all. I knew it. This is talk about social media now. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. So the universe isn't going against you. Like I was saying earlier, it's not that you're a failure, because you're not a failure. We can only fail ourselves, or our mind can make us feel like that, but you're not a failure. You just didn't pass. You have to think about how your word choices make a difference. You didn't fail. You just didn't pass this particular cycle yet. So you have to do the test again. You have to retest and retest until you actually get off the cycle. And when you get off that cycle, that's when you see the elevations. That's when you see the removals, unfortunately, happening with people. You get detached and people get left behind. And, then you really start seeing how people get stuck in the matrix, and they either receiving their Dharma or their karma. Like, it's not up to you at that point. You got off the hamster wheel of this cycle. So you pass the test. So we can only fail ourselves. You know, in grade school, high school, that's when the grades, oh, you failed the 4th grade, you failed the 12th grade, you got to repeat it. And the word failed is like, oh my God, I'm a failure. That is like embarrassing, right? Or, oh, you tried out for this competition, but you failed because you didn't win. Or, oh, you know, you did all this weird stuff as a reader, but you failed because you ain't got no followers. Like, who classifies someone as a failure? Society? You know yourself. And if you had those failure moments, or if you did classify yourself as that, you still standing here. You still made it. And that is something to be proud of, because you still are standing here. Are you still managing to get up every day? You're still managing something to succeed and move forward. So I'm proud of you, because I know how hard it could be. All right. So this isn't the universe going against you, but rather sending messages that you are taking the wrong course and must shift gears to come back into alignment with your Dharma. Take a break from social media, television, and all social obligations, and use that time to reflect. When did things begin to be difficult? What decisions did you make around that time? What alternatives could have better suited your soul purpose? State your commitment to surrendering to your highest self and doing the work it takes to get there. Things will change as soon as you do. Hey, that's deep. We're gonna get a since this video is going to an hour. Yes, it is. Oh, I said I wanted to look up the hiccup. Hold on, y'all. So spiritually, hiccups often mean someone is thinking about you, missing you, or talking about you. With some cultures believing it signifies positive thoughts, while other cultures see it as potentially negative, often tied to emotional states like stress or unresolved feelings. But scientifically, they're just diaphragm spasms from nerves. Hiccups are a sign of spirituality sent to inspire and protect or warn about people or unexpected events. When it comes to hiccups, the spiritual thinkers suggest that they may be a form of communication from the higher self or the universe. See? And it's pretty much along the lines of this message, right? The spiritual hiccups. I don't know where to put this. I wish it had like a little stand, but it doesn't stand up by itself. But anyway. Let's get a mushroom card. I'm gonna go with the mushroom theme here. Daily doses of wisdom. Then we go in this message. All right, spiritual team. In this message, what we got? I accept that things I cannot control are out of my control. Yeah, you're not controlling things anymore. You're accepting the fact that you cannot control things, and that's perfectly fine. All right, Spirit, what else we got for this Divine Collective message? We're about to end it. It's going to another hour, y'all. Thank y'all for y'all patience. I will find balance between letting go and hanging on. Yes, you will, because this too shall pass. You are finding balance between letting go and hanging on. Change is inevitable. Growth is optional here. Yes, it is. Some people change. Some people will never change. My life unfolds in proportion to my courage. I will strive for progress not perfection. And alone is not the same as lonely. Love it. Those are the 6 cards that I came here with for this reading that came out. Alone is not the same as lonely. This went over an hour, so thank y'all for staying here. But again, this journey is lonely. As a chosen one, you're gonna feel lonely, but you're not alone. Or it may feel lonely, but you're not alone. Because alone is not the same as lonely. You choose to be alone. Your alone time is your solitude, your fortitude, your replenishing time. Like people, and that's another thing, you weird because you like to be alone a lot. So people might think that that's weird, but you're not. I saw 1 hour and 44 seconds on the timer because you're a part of the 144,000. So it is gonna, you're gonna have a long time a lot, and that's gonna be weird. You're gonna look strange. Hey, stranger things are happening every day, but you out here confronting these strange ass energies and weird shit. You doing it. I'm proud of you. I'm gonna end it there. You can always email me if you need to. 1 hour, 1 minute, 11 seconds was on the timer. All these angel signs, you got this. Keep going, keep striving, and keep being beautiful. I'm gonna come back with another message. Yeah, come back with another one. But love and light to you. All right. Namaste. Thank you.